Okay, so this is the before wig. It's matte hair, first of all. Matte hair. I don't know if y'all can see. This is the before. I'm changing it because, as you can see, like it's mad high. Granted, I don't have a wig cap underneath, but it's even still like the way the closure was stitched on. It's stitched on to stick up a little bit, and I don't like that. That's not cute, and y'all can see it's not cute. So it look like my head is like mad high, and it's really not. So I'm about to take it all out and do it over. So I'll show you guys how it look afterwards, but it's mad long or whatever. I was just like, let me put it on the real quick, let me see. And then on top of that, the wig cap is like stretched out, like y'all can't see, but it's real stretched out. I have an elastic band. It's my braid. I have an elastic band to really keep it on my head, but who wants a loose dome cap? Not me. So yeah, we're gonna do this over, and I'm gonna show you guys afterwards. I don't know if I'm gonna record the process, maybe some, but I'm gonna show y'all afterwards. Okay? All right. Nah, because I really need y'all to see how much this wig cap stretched out. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, that's in between a track, bro. How does this side look? Like, what? I know I did these tighter together, honey. So what's going on? Like, granted, like that shit is hugged on. That shit is real, gripped on, but that is not cute. Y'all wanted me to walk around like that? No, this gotta do over. Hey guys, so you see I started off with the Maker Style wig cap. I don't know what that brand wig cap works best for me. I'm going to try to put it in the description box below. I just got it from the beauty supply store in a size extra large because you know that one size fit all does not fit once you sew them tracks on. And so I started off with the closure. Um, this is a clean closure, obviously from when I already had a wig. And I'm just gonna make sure like it's all flattened out or whatever. I got my T-pins. I actually T-pin like pin down the wig cap on top of the wig cap because I just hate the look of the stretchy wig cap not fitting onto the wig head properly the way I want it to fit. And so as you can see here, I'm just making it flat or whatever on top of right where you want your part to be at. I guess like so like the top middle of your head. And just pinning down each edge, you put it down in the right places. So obviously you put it on your head, figure out where you want it to be, where you want your part to be at, and pin down the corners as tight as possible so that there's no gaps in the middle of the wig cap. This is my first tutorial, guys, on a wig, on how to make a wig, and I'm not a professional, okay? Disclosure, I'm not a professional, but I'm just showing you guys what I know to help other people as well. Yeah, so I'm basically just collecting up all the hair into one and gonna, as you, you're gonna see in a little bit how I just bundle everything up and get everything out the way just so you can have space to focus on the closure itself and so getting that sewn down flat. So I did go on to doing the sides. I think I did both the left and the right side already. The way my camera was set up is pretty hard to show you guys like directly without me like I won't be able to see either. So I just left the back out so because I know you guys are able to see that side. And as you can see, I'm taking the regular curved hairpin, sewing pin, whatever you want to call it. I started off, I started off that knot. You see, I messed up at first, and I had to like go back again. I didn't mess up, but I wasn't sure about it, so I went back. And put the needle in down, facing downwards. I don't think it matters which way you put the needle in, but that's the way I started. And I'll go through it again just to get the needle threaded. I go through it again, go around that needle. Yeah, I went around the needle 3 times, and then I went through it as well. Um, this way of sewing, you guys, I just did this for the closure, honestly, because it was easier. I followed this other girl when I was watching the tutorial, and this way I sewed it was this way that I sewed the closure helped it to be real flat. There were no lifts, as you could see, like in the beginning of this video, the way I showed you guys the closure before. This way that I actually sewed it actually helped me so much, and just to versatile the different ways to help your wig stay flat. So I just did this all throughout the back of the wig. You guys are making me nervous. Like, I'm really nervous talking to y'all over the voiceover, but I just continued this throughout the back of the wig, throughout the back of the closure. And to close it, I didn't really slow it down too much, but I'll just go over it. I basically just like triple tied my knot, triple tied the thread again, and then I went over like a couple of stitches that I previously sewed down already, and I just went over it to like make sure like everything was flat and wouldn't come out. There is a way though that I didn't realize till afterwards, like in the middle of the wig, on how I can like end how you say it, like end the thread. If you need to cut the thread or change the thread, it's another way. I'll go through it later on though. I'm just showing you guys how your track should be laid. It should be laid in more of a U shape when you're layering. You're layering each layer, each track, I guess, and make sure that you double your tracks. So when you put in the first bundle and the second bundle, make sure your tracks are doubled. And on the last bundle, or how much of how much other bundles you have. I had three, so the last bundle was single I don't know the terminology, you guys. I'm sorry. Single threaded, single sewn. I don't know, but I'm just showing you guys how I started my needle as well. You see, I told you guys already. When I start off, I start off the track with a triple knot. I guess that's what you could call it, and I'm just pulling it to make sure that it's super tight and that it's not gonna come out so easily. And I think my tracks were about maybe like half an inch apart. So you want to just keep up with that. I did not follow the same method that I was using in the beginning for my closure. This I just either triple knotted it in some areas or like double knotted in some areas. Even I even like only wrapped it over one time for some of them. Just in the beginning of your the sides, like before you're folding over your track, or when you're starting a new track or ending a track, just make sure that you triple knot it. I triple knot it because I just want to make sure that, and it's so tight together, just to make sure that my tracks are tight and that it's not going to be falling apart. So I did continue on to and skip some parts here from what I recorded. And I believe that I was starting off with my second track. Yes, so I did sew in the whole first track and I was continuing on with my second track. So even here, so you see like I doubled the tracks or whatever. And even here, like instead of me cutting the needle to end that first track to the first bundle to start a new bundle, I didn't have to do all of that. Like I could have just continued on into the second bundle, but um I guess we'll save that for our next video. Like I just did more work for myself, but even if you decide to do it this way, just same thing. You always start off with the open ends of the bundle. You put your knot in, then you could see that I'm going through the mesh part, you guys, not the like elastic part of the cap, because your cap would not move if you go through the elastic part. So you're gonna go through the mesh part and just go under the like I don't know what's the word, the weft, I think, you guys. Sorry y'all, just go under the weft, y'all, and into the mesh part with the needle. Do not go through the wig cap. You guys gonna mess up your wig. Sorry for the language, y'all. And right here you can see that I'm basically flipping my track. I'm not cutting it. I'm not cutting the hair because you're gonna make more hair fall out and you're just gonna waste your money. And these are good bundles, you guys. This is Nadula's hair, you guys. I remembered what wig it was. It is Nadula's hair. So I'll just make sure I put that in the title for you guys if you guys did want to know what type of hair this is. And I'm just like basically just like making a small outline for myself, just so I know, like, I don't have to keep on like holding the hair up or anything. And I know where I want everything to be sewn down. And you just want to make sure that part where you're folding over is real flat. Make sure you sew as tight to the edge as possible, but while still making it flat. So like it should be like on top of the other track, not on top to be bulgy, but on top to make it flat. You feel me? If you get what I'm saying, comment. I got you, sis. I got you. Once again, I'm just making a small outline for myself again. And these tracks are definitely about I keep saying tracks. Everything is a track to me. But they're definitely about a half an inch each. And as you can see, like I got this new method basically on how to sew that last bundle in. And so basically when I start that first track of the bundle, being that they're gonna be single, Um, this idea is real smart, and I really do like it. It was basically to come around, to jump to the section right over your closure and sew that track in right there, just to make sure that there's no gaps. Period. If you run out of hair, God forbid, you know that part by your closure is covered. Like you don't have to worry about that part. If you're running out of if you miss a small patch of hair, like right there is covered. Like that's a real obvious spot. You feel me? So and this really did help also to make my wig flat, to lay flat as well, and I just sewed real close to the closure as possible. You see, I started off with my triple knot or whatever you want to call it, and I'm just showing you guys a little bit of how I continued that. And obviously in the middle, you guys, we're gonna finish off that track, that same bundle, that last bundle. We're just gonna finish off the in-between layers, right in that empty space. That's where I continued on to sew in the rest of that track, the rest of that bundle, sorry. Now you guys, once your wig is done, you guys are gonna flip the wig inside out, and right where the closure is, you're gonna take your time and basically cut out the rest of the dome cap and cut that out, just so once you put it on your wig, obviously you won't see your dome cap. Don't cut too close to the edges, you guys. This is just some photos of me with the wig on, being that I didn't show you guys a real afterwards, being that I had to flat iron and get everything set. Let me know what you guys think about the wig. Let me know, guys if you guys want to see another video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to my channel and click that bell for more notifications. Thanks, guys. Love you. Mwah.